You're floating in a void. There's a bright light at the end of a tunnel, and you're pretty sure you just saw your grandma waving at you. What's going on? Is it a near-death experience, or as your brain likes to call it, the greatest hits album of your life? Let's break it down. First, let's take a trip back in time, because nothing says I died and came back like ancient history. Ever heard of Plato's story of air? This soldier from ancient Greece who supposedly died in battle floated out of his body and came back to life with tales of the afterlife. And of course, it involved a lot of spinning celestial orbs and moral lessons. Turns out, near-death experiences have been blowing minds for thousands of years. But what's really going on in your brain when you're this close to checking out? When your body thinks it's game over, your brain goes into overdrive. First up, the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that's handling decision-making, starts freaking out. It's like, wait, are we dying? Let's throw a rave. This triggers a flood of neurotransmitters, including dopamine and endorphins, which can create feelings of euphoria and peace. So that warm, fuzzy feeling you get, that's your brain's version of a goodbye party. But wait, there's more. Ever wonder why people see tunnels of light? It's oxygen deprivation. When your brain isn't getting enough oxygen, your visual cortex starts misfiring, creating the illusion of a bright light or tunnel. It's like your brain's final light show. And let's not forget about the temporal lobe, the part of your brain that's responsible for memory and emotion. During a near-death experience, this area goes haywire, which can trigger vivid hallucinations, out-of-body sensations, and even a life review. Your brain is like, hey, let's replay your greatest hits and maybe a few bloopers before we go. But near-death experiences aren't just about hallucinations. They're about transformation. Studies show that people who have NDEs often come back with a renewed sense of purpose, a deeper appreciation for life, and a reduced fear of death. It's like your brain's way of saying, we're not done yet. Of course, not everyone's near-death experience is all sunshine and lollipops. Some people report terrifying visions, dark voids, demonic figures, or feelings of intense fear. This is likely due to the brain's stress response, which can trigger nightmares and panic when it thinks it's in danger. So yeah, your brain's final mixtape can be a real mixed bag. Now, let's talk about the big question. Are near-death experiences proof of an afterlife? Scientists are still debating this one. Some argue that NDEs are purely biological, caused by a surge of brain activity as the body shuts down. Others believe they're evidence of consciousness existing beyond the physical brain. Either way, near-death experiences are a fascinating glimpse into the mysteries of life, death, and everything in between. So, near-death experiences are a wild, surreal, and deeply personal journey, and your brain is the ultimate tour guide. Whether you're floating through a tunnel of light, having a heart-to-heart with your late grandma, or just trying to figure out what the heck just happened, it's all part of the same incredible experience. And that's your brain on near-death experiences, backed by science, history, and a whole lot of existential questions. If you learned something, give this video a like, subscribe for more brainy breakdowns, and hit that bell so you don't miss out. Now go live your best life. Peace out.